Next up, we have Soul Amok, or Amok, um, submitted by GD G David. If it's David, I've never seen it spelled with an E before. I hope I haven't butchered your name. Um, and this was made in Godot 4, and the external assets are from freesound.org. So let's check out the game page. The safest path to the sun god's domain leads through the pilgrim's rest. The zealots and guards will not take kindly to your presence, but it is still a far less dangerous route than trying to cross the sea of salt and sand. Beyond the rest lies the Forbidden Lands, and within it the chosen of the sun god. Slay them to bring an end to the aeon of the sun. Alright. Excuse me, I think I may be getting a little sick. Sorry. Alright, so controls. Lost. Mouse, look around. Attack. Block if I hold it. Space to dodge. Shift to sprint. E. That's a lot of information. What I hope that you use some sort of some way inside the gameplay to remind the user of these abilities, or at least an in-game controls menu. But we'll see. Let me just space shift EQ. Okay. Huh, I think I just realized why my desktop build didn't work. Alright. I'm not hearing any sound yet. Maybe there wasn't any. Okay, now I am. Alright, really like the pixel art. Nice chains and some pedaling action. That's really awesome. Well, alright, so this is more of a interact with E with fountains to refill health and save your progress. Okay. Okay. A good thing you did was capturing or confining the mouse to the window. In a game like this, it's easy to go out of the game window, so kudos on that. It's walking a little slow, and I can't remember the button. C looks like some kind of dash. Okay, attack, block, space to dodge. Do I have to go to all of these? What? Okay. Nice little splat effect. Okay, I can walk through these. This is a bridge. Okay. Huh. Still take a bit of damage blocking. Unless I was just doing it completely wrong. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like you gotta be pretty accurate in your blocking. I think the walk speed should be improved. Like, that's the walk speed. I feel like I don't know if the backup should be slower or not, but definitely faster walk speed, because sprint speed, that's about what I like, but as a walk speed. Okay. Oh, that was weird. Oh! So in terms of combat feedback, I feel like it's perfect or pretty well balanced. C to kick. That's That's great animation. Ah, okay. Okay. But not interact with, is that E? We'll come back to it if I need to. It may just be lights. Yeah. Question is, where do I exit? I'm trying to use the light occlusion to... Yeah, there we go. Ah. Ooh. Yeah. With the speed, I may have missed a save spot, but definitely if there wasn't one, like if I didn't miss a save spot, starting at the very beginning can be a little discouraging. Especially with the walk speed. Like I'm just having to sprint. Except, oh, sprinting takes energy. Okay, so yeah, definitely increase the walk speed. Ah. Ah. I'll get better at this game. I don't know why I'm doing that over and over again. Okay. Block. Blocking also takes stamina. So I can't just run it. So initially I was given the impression that it was going to be a fast-paced, kind of like a bullet hell or some kind of fast-paced shooter, which it's not, at least not yet. So that's something I need to think about. Oh, I can't see him. Leave me alone. Alright, maybe a corner will save me. No, it won't because of run energy. What's it? Oh, is that some healing? Or a power up? Nope, that is a guy. It's always a little frustrating to have to start at the beginning. probably should play more conservative if I want to make it through. Can't just sprint. Oh. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Now that I know that I have a potion that actually is there. I didn't know if I had one or not. But that's probably my bad. This is the first game I'm playing today, and I stayed up late last night playing a few and recording, so. But I'm doing better this time. Now that I've kind of got a better idea of how it's playing. Which is good. You kind of want your players to kind of, have to progress in skill. Kind of adds to the fun, but you don't want it to be too difficult. Hey, I'm definitely gonna need some kind of power up, but I'm not sure if that's just a light or not. Oh yeah, this is. Whew. I wasted my potion. Okay. Oh, I thought I got him. Alright. Please tell me that there is a save spot closer. I mean, I do appreciate the difficulty, but in jams, people want to get through them, so sometimes you gotta make this decision whether or not you want to make the game you really want to make in difficulty and just risk people giving up pretty quickly, or make your games easy, which I've been doing lately, but I'd like to I didn't use the potion on this play. Huh. Yeah, I've been going with easy just so that people can make it through, and a couple of bits of feedback I've received are kind of disheartening because they're not finishing the game. But that may be just my artwork. But anyway. We'll try and remember. Alright. So my potion hasn't refilled. But it refills. Okay. Alright, this time we're gonna make a lot of progress. Looks like their area, or you have some collisions set up so that they're blocked here, unless that's just a bug. But I may be able to abuse it. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, in this game, you definitely can't just blindly swing. Oh. This is... Well, I didn't even make it that far. Come on. Alright. We can abuse this. I really like the death animations. And the overhead look is really works. Like, it fits with what I'm seeing. Um, it's really smooth. Okay, lured them out. The swings may need to drain. They may need to be better at draining stamina. I mean, like, they drain less stamina per swing. Especially, let's see, if you do a combo that's halfway through. Maybe. The enemies are pretty aggressive. Okay. I gotta remember Q to drink that potion. Okay. Now is this, yep, entered an area. It's not something like, oh, cool. Q, come on. It is Q, isn't it? Okay. Abuse. Yeah, I could have sworn I pressed Q. Yeah. Enemies may be too aggressive or deal too much damage, especially early on. If I get like health power-ups. Oh, he's still not dead. Okay, Q. Q, Q. Okay, it took me a couple minutes for that to register. I'm wondering if you're doing input dot is action, whatever, versus input dot is action pressed. The difference, being you have to, it checks if it's being pressed continually or if it was just pressed, and that's all that matters. Oh, I don't have a... Okay. Maybe I should go through here and get rid of this guy. And in this case, it looks like it's a line of sight or a cone that his viewport is in. So, quickly get rid of him. Okay. There's gonna be something that comes down that way, and I gotta deal with him. Oh yeah, I think his projectiles are a bit fast. Okay, looks like I'm staying out of his sight. Now the question is... Okay. What about these? Yep. Okay. Collision tells me that there is nothing in there, but there was a door here. You do a good job of transitioning to an open area versus closed room. And it definitely helps that you have light occlusion to kind of help the player navigate despite it being dark. And you know what? I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run. And hopefully not run into something awful. Do I need to... No, those are not steppable pads. Doesn't seem like I can interact with... Okay. That guy's stuck. Trying to think what's the best way to approach this. Oh, I can walk on this? Whoa! That's wild. Looks like some of the collisions on your auto tile may be off. I think that is the issue there. Okay. And it looks like this may be the entrance to nowhere. Unless... Yeah, it's definitely... You don't have your collisions set on some of these tiles, and it looks like also light occlusion or occluders. Oh well. Real question is, where's the next... Okay. I just gotta get there, which means I gotta make it through these guys. Alright, 3 hits. Oh. This might not end well for me. Yeah, there's definitely some collisions that are missing. Can I break? Can I find one? Ah, no. They mostly seem to be on some of these endpoints and some walls. I do want to go in there, I think, but oh god. Okay, it's eat it, interact. Come on. Nice. Finally. Nope, strafing was not... Ah! Okay. Please do not respawn. Ooh. Not what I wanted to see. But I don't think he follows me. Is that a cat? I think I missed that. Are these blocking me? Yep. Ah! Didn't realize. Oh. Maybe I'm gonna run this. Maybe lose their aggro. Ooh, that was hard to distinguish which... Oh. Ah! Huh. I'm gonna go ahead and press Q! 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 Come on! Yeah, that Q is not responding like it should. Huh. It looks like you keep projectiles. You may not... If that isn't intentional, you just want to make sure that that you call Q free on them. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Come on, Q. Alright, let me press Q now. Yeah, just hitting it. It may be because I have full life right now, but... Oh. Let me try it. It's gonna be wasting it, but I want to see how long it... Yeah, I'm pressing Q. And holding it. That's kind of a big issue. Especially something so critical. And I really feel like at some point enemies should lose their, I guess, you as their target. You know, you go out of range. Okay. What I'm gonna do is sit here, camp, and hope this works out for me. Press Q. Nope. Bodies. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Okay. We got an arrow guy and a sword guy. Maybe I need to... Can I get him to... Yeah. Alright. I'm learning. Know what was in here? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go for him first. Can I press Q? Yeah, that's really strange that it's happened, like, it's worked once when I didn't need it to. Okay. I'm gonna take this guy out first. We'll go down here, hopefully. This area's pretty expansive. I would, at this point, I would say it needs a map. It definitely encourages exploring, which is good, but the more you have to explore, the more you have to remember, you know, where you came from, where you haven't been. So there's some downsides to having bigger maps. Okay, I've definitely been here before. At least I think. So I probably need to go ahead and go north at that one spot. I'll just remember not to get hit by, I think it's an arrow guy. Oh, wait a minute. No, he followed me. That's right. Well, what? Does it transition to something? No? Okay. I'm a little confused. I'm gonna hit Q again. I'm gonna actually just double check. Yeah, it is Q. So no, okay, I didn't check this area. Okay, this is weird. I would also try to avoid too many rooms that are just empty. You might, you know, it's good to have the player explore. It's a different situation. Ouch. Oh god. I hope I can get through this game. Like, these videos end up being pretty long because I really try to give a lot of feedback. And, you know, a month working on a game, you know, these games deserve, you know, to be played for at least a specific amount of time. I can understand getting frustrated and dying a lot. And maybe it just wasn't showing up. Yeah, okay. So I think that time it worked. I wasn't expecting it to. So I think on death, just if it may not be resetting, or it may be setting it to 0, which it doesn't. If I've been paying attention, it doesn't tell you that visually. I'm gonna run. Use the strat as like last time. Find me a spot to lead them on. Ambush them. Okay. Come to Papa. Except that didn't work. Okay, so yeah. I didn't use the potion on that run, I believe. So I'm going to take some damage. It works. I don't know why there's a period of time. Hold on, I'm going to have to turn off my air conditioner. One sec. Sorry about that. Okay. So let me refill. That should not happen. Okay. Yeah, design-wise... Oh, I didn't look at that. But design-wise, you definitely should focus on the number of rooms you have that are just empty. It's been a little while since I felt like I've made any true progress, so I think maybe you want to think about that from a player's perspective. Alright, maybe if I stagger them. Nope. Yeah, I also think the enemies are pretty unforgiving. Those javelins or spears are pretty fast. Alright, come to me. And recoil is a little time consuming, like attack cooldown. Okay, that is gonna take some time. It does not, healing is not fast. And there's nothing down there. Got a troller over here. I know somewhere there's something. There is an arrow guy somewhere. I think I'm making progress. Yeah. You know, I'm conflicted about that rest spot being hidden. I feel like the player should know, shouldn't have to like search like that, especially when there's so many empty rooms. Okay, what's his behavior? Alright, he blocks. Okay. Yeah, the animation on the drinking of the potion, it doesn't heal until that finishes, so it's like Monster Hunter, where you would just have to stand and drink your potions and hope that you don't get hit. And I'm still a bit clueless. I'm looking for the place where I died last. Yeah, it's over here. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that troller does know I'm here. Okay. I guess a master would swing and then block. Shoo. Yeah, this one's a bit hard. I mean, that's not bad, but at least I don't think it's bad. But there could be some improvements. Alright, looks like he's a little stuck. Can I get him unstuck? Yep. Maybe he's just being defensive. Which I should just leave him alone. Interact, I'm pressing E. Okay. What does that mean? Switches. Oh, I pulled it. Okay, it opens up that... Okay. I'm glad I didn't have to walk back. Yeah, I'm back at the bridge. Maybe I unlocked something over here, maybe? Yeah. Alright, boss time. Do I need... Yeah, I need to hit his stuff. And not get hit. Okay, I need to swing when they come together. Okay, this one's like Zelda enemies. Can I hit them? Nope. Okay, so it's probably gonna come back. Yeah. So this is a well-designed boss, I feel like. It has a pattern, or a set of patterns that are clearly recognizable. Yeah, these are like the hands from Link to the Past. Oh, you can damage them like that. Okay. I'm gonna play it conservatively, though, since I'm low on health. drink health. Oh, and it's a slow. Ooh. I thought it was gonna be a faster. Okay, I better beat this run. Now, at least I'm right here at the end. Ouch. That's a lot of damage. Oh. It keeps the amount of damage I've done already. I like that, just for as a game entry, you know. If this was, you know, something that, you know, if this was a commercial game, I would expect it to reset, but I could have sworn I was out of the way on that one. Is there a second phase? Looks like there's more to go. Alright. Thanks for playing Amok. The game was made in 2 weeks. Yeah. Made by David Gall, or Gall. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I'm sorry if I butcher it. Yeah. Let's get to rating. Alright, so we'll start out with 3. And let's see. So enjoyment. I think the number of empty rooms detracted from my enjoyment. Walk speed, I felt like that also hindered it for me. Let's see. The whatchamacallits, the enemies were, I think, either too hard or their cooldowns weren't enough. I definitely could tell that every enemy had its own behavior. Also, the javelins were really fast. And I think that kind of detracted from it. Even though I probably should have blocked it, they move so fast that the 1 or 2 times that I did block one, felt like I couldn't get out of the way. So I'm gonna give 2 stars. Execution, you know, besides some of the missing tile collisions, the game didn't have any real noticeable bugs. But then again, this execution also includes design, and I did mention those rooms and the enemies being a little too tough. I'm going to keep it at 3 for now. Because I don't think it's a 2. Sensory was more atmospheric in terms of, you know, music. I definitely felt like you gave enough feedback to the player in terms of getting hit, hitting an enemy. You know, I feel like you definitely hit the nail on the head for sensory. So I think I'll give it 4 because sometimes instead of giving too little, you can give too much, and you definitely didn't do that. So feel like you definitely hit that balance. Metroidvania, I think this it's not a 3, and that's for me that's because yeah, I'm a big Castlevania fan. Symphony of the Night's my favorite. So generally, when I think Castlevania, that's my go-to. Um, and I kind of think about it in terms of that way and translate it. So you had a lot of open areas or open rooms that didn't lead to anywhere. It encouraged backtracking, but it felt like a cheap way of encouraging it and exploration. Um, Power-ups, there really weren't any, if I'm remembering correctly. Um, there was that one spot where you open switches um, after going around the map. So the game is also really linear. It's missing power-ups. Um, I would say I'm torn between 1 and 2 stars. Um, I think I think it's fair to give 1 star based on my feedback and how I feel. Other people may, feel differently, but what I mentioned above or previously, I think points to a 1 star in the Metroidvania. Overall, it's a made game. Um, I liked it for what it was. Um, I had some issues, and I mentioned those, but overall, congratulations on submitting. Um, that in itself is, a success. So save rating, and I'll try and get this uploaded as quickly as possible.